Hi everyone! Once again, welcome to Miyazaki Mondays, and today I have my second Miyazaki film that I decided to watch. Once again, for you guys who are new, I decided to do Miyazaki Mondays where I'm going to be watching one Miyazaki film a week and then doing my own review on them. As many of you guys may or may not have known, I've only watched two Miyazaki films before previously, and it was Spirited Away and also Kiki's Delivery Service. Last week, I reviewed Spirited Away, and this week, I'm actually reviewing Ponyo, which I actually just finished watching not too long ago. One of the first things that I can say about this movie is that it highly reminded me of the film The Little Mermaid. For those of you guys who have not seen Ponyo, the premise of the story is pretty much of a little girl whom is a fish, and she ends up not escaping, but kind of wandering off to the human world where she meets a little boy by the name of Sosuke. She ends up tasting his human blood due to him having a cut on his finger, and after that she wants to become human. But due to the fact that she is a fish, with her going to the human world, it causes a weird imbalance with the ocean, which causes a little bit of havoc, and it's up to Ponyo and Sosuke to pretty much to save the day. Why it reminded me so much of Little Mermaid is because you had a fish, a girl who wanted to become human, and it also had to do a little bit, not so much, it had love in it, like romance, but it was more so as far as not the romantic sense of, not love in the romantic sense, but more of love as far as acceptance, because Sosuke and Ponyo are about the age of 5. So they're fairly young, so it's definitely not a romantic sense. It's definitely more so as far as acceptance is concerned. One of the pros that I really liked about this film is that, I don't know, it was just good, and it was a film that I can greatly see a lot of younger kids enjoying, and someone who's my age will also enjoy it due to the fact that it is very reminiscent of The Little Mermaid. And that's one of the things that I can definitely say about it. The cons that I didn't like about it, to be completely honest, is that to me there was a lot of questions that still needed to be answered there. And to me, some stuff just, even though I understand this is an animated film, some stuff just wasn't realistic to me. Because to me, the fact, it was like, I felt like Sosuke's mom understood more what was going on than she let on. And because it just kind of was strange to me how she basically accepted everything that was going on, and she in no way was upset or didn't understand it or needed more understanding. It was kind of like she knew. Another thing that was kind of a bit of a con for me is that I felt like there could have been more action to it, but instead there wasn't. It was kind of very quickly paced. As far as the fact it went from her wanting to become human, her going to the human world, the tragedy, not the tragedy, but the whole thing happening with the imbalance of the earth, and then an ultimate resolution to what was going to happen. But I felt like it moved very quickly. And so instead of it being like this arc of like, you get to the problem, get to the problem, get to the problem, you get the crescendo of the problem, and then you get the resolution, it was like that. Like, it was super quick that I feel like it came to the resolution, which didn't make the film as exciting for me. This is purely my opinion. That's just what I myself thought about the film Ponyo. That's the cons that, for me, what it was that was probably one of the bigger cons for me. Artistic wise of the actual movie, I actually enjoyed it. It was a weird cross between like a lot of watercolors and like hand drawn animation, and kind of like not CG, but like, I guess 3D animation a little bit. Like, it was just more, it popped out more. Like, for me, what I noticed was that the characters popped out a lot more, but then like the scenery or the background looked very much like a watercolor painting. Like, it was very subtle and pastel-like and very calming, which made sense because of the scenery for the movie. The basis of where it takes place is like on an island where it's surrounded by, not an island, but in a town that is surrounded mostly by water. So it made a lot of sense, but I actually really liked that. At first, I was kind of like, this just looks kind of weird. But then after a while, I got fairly used to it, and enjoyed it. I just thought that art was amazing. The music in the show, the music in the anime, in the movie was good. It wasn't anything where like I greatly enjoyed it and like want to download it. I'm not gonna lie though, the ending credits, the song was actually kind of cool. It was very chipper and very, very happy. And it, to me, the song was more so. I didn't listen to all those, like maybe like the first few words or beats of it, but it was very like cheery, and I felt like the music was gonna tell the story of Ponyo a little bit, like those folklore songs, which when you sing them, they're telling an entire story. I felt like that was how the ending song was gonna be. The movie's a fairly short film. It's about an hour, about a 90-minute film, maybe 100 minutes because it's about an hour and 40 minutes long. I remember when the film Ponyo was released, but I didn't know a whole lot about it, nor did I watch it at the time that it was released. I'm glad I finally got a chance to watch it. And once again, like I said, I like the film, although I do feel like this is, to me, a film that more so kids will enjoy more so than adults. Like, I feel like if I was a 7-year-old kid or 8, I would greatly enjoy this movie and I would think it was amazing. But the fact that I'm 25, that I'm 25, I didn't enjoy it as much. I didn't enjoy it as much as Spirited Away because I feel like Spirited Away had a little bit more oomph to it as far as the material that was involved, which caught not only kids but also adults. But I feel like with this film, the fact that it was so quickly paced is to me what showed the fact that it was more so for kids. Because kids are going to fidget during a film. Kids are sometimes not going to pay entirely a lot of attention to a lot of details, which is mostly why I feel like this film would have been had a greater audience for kids. And to me, adults would watch it. Like if they had like a 7-year-old, they're like, I will watch this film with you, but it's not something that's going to like catch the adult's eye and make them sit down and watch it and enjoy it as much as the kids will. But once again, it was actually a really good film for me, for a Hayao Miyazaki film. It actually was really good, but I do feel like that film itself had more of a target audience and wasn't like a film where like a kid, a child, and a parent could enjoy the film together. That's just my own opinion. But let me know in the comments below. If you have seen Ponyo, comment down below on what you thought of it. If you agree with me, agree with me. If you disagree with me, disagree with me. Because by all means, I don't want you to take what I say as fact. Literally, if you haven't seen the film, watch it. If you haven't seen it, watch it and let me know what you think of it. If you've seen it, comment down below and let me know what you thought of it. Because maybe I saw something that you didn't, or you saw something that I didn't, and I actually, didn't think about too much when I actually watched it. I'm gonna, once again, usually when it comes to the Miyazaki Mondays, I usually put a poll out on Twitter and then people will vote on it. I literally go on Wikipedia, pull up all of Hayao Miyazaki films, and I literally randomly pick 3 out and have people choose. And then whichever one has the most votes is the one that I ultimately will watch and then review. Down in the description box below, I'm going to have all my social media accounts, my Twitter, my Instagram, my anime blog, and also my AskFM. Feel free to ask me questions on there. Feel free to suggest animes for me to watch. I'm going to have a new discussion post out for you guys on Wednesday. If there's anything that you would like me to discuss for Wednesday's post, once again, put that down in the comments below. I read all of your comments. There's some people that have suggested things for me to discuss, and I've discussed it. There's people that have suggested animes that I've watched, and I have. Yeah, so definitely do that for me. But once again, thanks for you guys for checking out this video. If you're new to my channel, I want to say hi. If you're an old friend who's already been subscribed, welcome back. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And thanks again, you guys. See you guys on Wednesday. And don't forget, on Tuesday, I'm going to put out my new poll for next week's Miyazaki Monday video. All right, thanks.